Okay, so what we're looking at here is Google Classroom. This is how it looks when I'm creating an assignment. So of course yours is going to look a little bit different, but whatever. This is for Lab 6 Projectiles Gizmo, and this lab is actually based off a real gizmo from the Explore Learning company. Now, you may already have a Gizmo account, you may not, but either way, you're going to have to join our class in order to do so. So you notice there's a link that says gizmos.explorelearning.com. So if you click on that link, it brings you to this screen. And I don't see anything here that says join a class. And so in order to join the class, you have to click login at the top right, and then you're going to click student login, not educator login. And so you click student login, and it takes us to here. Now, if you have an account with Explore Learning, then you can log in, or you might have to make an account if you don't. But the important thing is notice right here, right underneath where it says username, it says have a class code. Yes, you do have a class code. And so in the assignment, depending on what class you're in, if you're in a third period class, seventh period class, or ninth period class, we have 3 different codes. Please make sure you use the correct code for your class. So then we go to login, click have a class code, and that is where you enter your class code. So I just wanted to point that out because I think it's not super obvious, and then people are going to be like, I don't even see where I'm supposed to enter the class code. So that's where the class code goes so that you can join our roster in order to do the lab. Once you join a class, and you can see like this one, for example, is for my third period class. Now there's nobody here because nobody's joined yet. And there's the class enrollment code, which was included as part of the assignment. There's only one gizmo here because it's the projectile gizmo that we're going to use called golf range. So if you click on it, it brings you to this screen here. And then you want to actually click on the screen that says launch gizmo. So we're going to click on that and launch the gizmo. And so there are different options that you have. You can set your initial velocity. You can set the angle that you hit it at. There are also, if we want to elevate from a higher position, like if we want to do horizontal projectile, we're going to click advanced features. We're going to change the height of the person. We can also alter the acceleration due to gravity. And we can turn air resistance on and off up here. All right, so when instructions tell you to mess with the air resistance, that's where you do it. I think if you turn the air off, the clouds go away. Yeah, they do. So you can't have clouds in no atmosphere, right? Um, and so we have other options like show velocity vector, show the components of that vector, show the grid. The grid is good for actually seeing, how high things are and how far things go. And then if you want to track the path of your shot, you can click show paths. And so if you actually go to hit the ball, you hit play, and will you look at that? X velocity constant, Y velocity acting like free fall, and it shows the path. And then if you want to go again, notice that the play button is grayed out, so you're going to have to reset and then go again. So that's pretty much it in terms of the lab. Now keep in mind that you're going to be answering questions that I came up with. You're not actually doing the gizmo questions. So if we go back to golf range and it says student exploration sheet and whatever, um, that you're not going to be answering those questions. You're going to be answering the questions that are part of the lab itself. So this lab looks long. It looks like it's a lot of pages, but that's just because I give you guys space to respond on the lab sheet. It is a longer lab. I mean, some of the labs are short. Horizontal projectile, the data collection, I think took what, 5-10 minutes. This one's going to take a little bit longer, but that's okay. And but yeah, I just wanted to show you how to enter the class code and then kind of give you a sense as to how the gizmo itself works. Hit me up with an email if you need anything, or you can, of course, ask me questions anytime. By now, you should know that. All right, so good luck and thank you for listening.